I'm not the bad man, I'm not the bad man's son. I'm just taking the bad man's place until the bad man comes. I'm the man of the hour, man with the power. I'm the man with ability, disability, versatility, able to get drunk on a dime cube. Some may try to imitate, but never ever duplicate. Taking the bad man's place until the bad man comes. I'm the man of the hour, man with the power. I'm the man with ability, disability, versatility, able to get drunk on a dime cube. Some may try to imitate, but never ever duplicate. Not the bad man's son. I'm just taking the bad man's place until the bad man comes. Lord, know what you're gonna imitate, but never ever duplicate. Lord, know what you're gonna imitate, but never ever duplicate. Taking the bad man's place until the bad man comes. I'm the man of the hour, man with the power. I'm the man with ability, disability, versatility, able to get drunk on a dime cube. Some may try to imitate, but never ever duplicate. Lord, no, I'm the man of the hour, man with the power. I'm the man with ability, versatility, able to get drunk on a dime cube. Some may try to imitate, but never ever duplicate. Lord. But never ever duplicate. Lord, know what you gotta imitate, but never ever duplicate. Lord, know what you gotta imitate, but never ever duplicate. Lord, know what you gotta imitate, but never ever duplicate. Lord, know what you gotta imitate, but never ever duplicate. Lord, know what you gotta imitate, but never ever duplicate.
I forget that these songs just kind of end sometimes. I think that one's on my channel. You can check out the cleaned up ending. How y'all doing, NBC? Hey, how's it going, everybody? Sorry about last week. Shit happens. Happy Easter to everyone. We're gonna start that second. I'm gonna start this call at the beginning. And the last is like, what, 15 minutes of the last stream? Yeah, but not like that. It's Dr. Stepdad, you know. There's usually like a fade out, or like they're not just getting cut off like halfway through a word. NBC again. 420, you know, MLG 420, blaze it, Mountain Dew, 3 days. So we're going to start that call over. And then if I still have enough steam, which I put in the title, we're going to go to April 24th of that year. We'll see what happens. But again, it's another call I don't think I've played, but if I have, you guys can just say so. And whatever, Louis, And let's just get into it, shall we? The song does kind of K by Piss Hansen. So Piss?
What? But hear his fucking voice, I'll fucking hang up.
Oh.
Hang up on me again and we are done. Hang up on me again and we are done.
I heard you.
I heard you. If you can use that fucking voice, why are you fucking using Will all the time to fucking talk?
Don't yell at me.
This is the birth of the robot.
I can't even fucking tell you a story without him fucking trying to butt in and tell the fucking story.
Without hum? You put hum before
Seems
me.
will hit a nerve.
Huh?
Seems will hit a nerve.
I still didn't understand that.
Yeah, it's really complicated.
Will made you upset.
Fucking Will butting in and trying to tell the fucking story for me.
It's laundry day in the reborn household.
Seems he had evidence on his side.
I didn't fucking deny any of it. Yeah, we
Yes, you
texted
did.
each other. No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not. I told
Yes,
you
you
we
did.
got sexual. Stop doing that. I told you that I was sexual with her.
I told you. I
You
was
blamed
second.
it on
told you how it-
drugs.
Yeah. Drugs was that's how it started. Because Winnie was on drugs. Debbie was gone. I didn't know what the fuck else to do because she threatened to go see fucking Debbie's ex, whatever the fuck his name
That's
is.
not what you said to me.
That's exactly what I said to you.
No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was. My story hasn't changed
No.
on that since it happened.
No.
Said that I sent pictures to her, and she sent pictures to me.
Playing flute?
Yes, we texted back and forth.
Hell yeah, pizza shit. That was my favorite too.
Yes, there were sexual things that we texted.
I were sexual sometimes, but not all
Yes,
the time.
I'm sorry for doing that. And yes, it was because of drugs. I didn't want her going
You
to
said that she was
Debbie.
going to do drugs and that's why you got sexual, and I quote, "That's the Rhoda story. There was nothing about pictures, you liar."
Oh no.
Yeah, it was. I told you that I sent pictures to her and she sent pictures to me.
After Will said it.
No, after Will said it. I already fucking said it. Before he was able to start yapping his mouth.
How
Very
old was
aggressive.
she?
She was 18. She wasn't 17. I heard Will say she was 17. She weren't 17. She
When
was
did
18.
she turn 18?
I don't know. She was down in Florida, and she was already 18. Debbie and Winnie didn't let her talk to me until
Liar.
she was 18. Debbie and Winnie did not let her talk to me until she was 18. That was the first time I talked to her when she was down in Florida.
Oh, bullshit.
Will said he can prove she was 17 when you started talking.
No, we can't either. Debbie and Winnie both even said they weren't going to let her talk to me until she was 18.
No, he can't either.
He has her phone. Do you forget there's a paper trail?
No, I don't forget. I didn't talk to her until she was 18. I knew about her when she was 17. I didn't talk to her until she was 18.
Ramon Slaver's asking if Lorne knew the roto-calls were uploaded at this point. No, he doesn't. The only things he knows that were uploaded were when his POs would tell him stuff. So, like, if y'all remember, oh God, when was it? Sometime during, like, 2021 or 2022, someone re-uploaded him. What was it? It was like sex with the 16. Like the girl, Ember was pretending to be Kayla. That call that got back to them, and they were questioning him on it. So he started going off about how, like, I never did that, and they edited it to make it sound like I was saying Kayla, and it's like, I don't know, man. Which wasn't the case. Obviously, we know it was just like someone's on mute pretending to be Kayla, and then Lauren's Kuhlman, right? So, but Lorne just says it's doctored and it's not real and blah 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 blah. So, those are the only times he knew calls were on there. Same with like his when they went up and visited him during Christmas or whatever and put it up online. He knew that was up there, and he knew a couple of Winnie calls, but like not near to the extent that it actually was. They doctored it. Oh, great, fucking doctor. And there you go.
Debbie and Winnie weren't going to let her talk to me until she was 18.
Chatterbait Billy, no. Not that I can recall. I don't believe I was there for that. I don't even know when it took place. I'm trying to think. I didn't come until like way late, like right towards the end of, not end of Winnie, but like right before he got rearrested. He didn't know the scale of what's out there, is basically what I'm trying to say.
Maybe I'll go through the phone myself and see what is the actual truth. You seem defensive.
I'm very defensive. I'm fucking tired of talking about that shit. You know how many fucking times I've had to talk about it?
Bingo, Amy.
It was bad enough when it happened. It was Debbie that I wanted, but Debbie had to go off fishing for a week.
Well, it was his daughter, and your story never seems consistent with the evidence.
Way to go, Debbie.
She wasn't even Will's daughter.
What a absolute...
Will's always saying she was my daughter. Oh, she wasn't Will's fucking daughter.
How dare you?
I dare, because it's the truth.
I dare. Horn Armstrong, yes and no. So, like, obviously, Will came into Winnie's life a little later, and because they had been married at one point in time. But I also came in later, talking to Ember. Like, it just happened to be a coincidence that both happened around the same time. You know what I'm saying? That's what I meant. Thank you.
Didn't you have her call you Prince Daddy?
It is wild, Human Hand Cube. Time flies when you're laughing at a pedo.
Didn't you have her call you Prince Daddy?
Oh, no.
I'm trying to remember.
Didn't you have her call you Prince Daddy?
If it's on the fucking phone, then I must have.
Oh, you did, my man.
I don't remember everything that was said.
You do. Good luck.
Well, seems you are forgetting stuff, but you are certain how things went. Convenient, should would say.
Wasn't that convenient?
Oh yeah, convenience that I forget things. Yeah,
I mean, it seems kind of convenient.
real convenient.
Seems that way.
Seems that you see it that way.
Makes you look like a better person when you forget.
Well, Eel, why would it
Oh
concern?
yeah,
I mean, come on.
couldn't be that I didn't. That's the way my fucking brain works. You notice that I forget things a lot? I
You
can't
are the
help
adult,
that.
you were driving the truck.
I'm not going to say that I shouldn't have done it. Because I should not have done it. But when it started, I didn't know what else to do because I couldn't get a hold of Debbie and Winnie was doing drugs.
What was
And
this
I-
supposed
So
It's
you
hard to
forget
talk to
things
Winnie.
like maybe when you started talking to her.
Like maybe when I started talking to her. I told you when I started
Her
talking
age.
to her. No. She was 18 when I started talking to her. Winnie and Debbie was not going to let her talk to me until I was 18. Until she was 18.
Funny you remember that.
Water buffalo.
Yeah, I do. Some things stick out.
I got one. Hold on.
The things that are less incriminating.
Unfucking believable. Just unfucking believable.
Happy Easter, Pee-wee. Unfucking believable.
You are blaming others for trying to have sex with a fresh 18-year-old. Do you take responsibility for any of your actions?
I take responsibility.
Yeah, I do. I didn't deny any of it.
No, you don't.
Just because I don't remember everything that was said doesn't mean that I'm going to deny it.
Why are you making Winnie and Debbie then?
Huh?
Naming.
I'm telling you what happened. Debbie was off fishing for a week in the ocean. I tried to get a hold of Debbie when
It's an
Rhoda
excuse.
started doing this stuff. Huh?
It's an excuse.
There's no excuse. I'm not denying what I did. I was trying to tell you what happened.
It's a justification for what you did in your mind.
Maybe it is.
Disgusting.
Maybe it's also because I didn't know what else to do.
Disgusting.
Disgusting. That is correct, Dr. Stepdad. Oh, hell yeah.
Talking sexual would never be the answer, but it was in your mind.
That's all she wanted to do.
That's her problem, idiot.
Yeah, and if I didn't, then she was going to go off and get drugs from what's his name?
So what?
Yeah, like, and? Who gives a shit?
Huh?
So what?
Just need drugs.
So what?
Let her do drugs.
Well, that's not the way I was thinking at the time.
Clearly.
Well, the way I was thinking at the time was it's Winnie's daughter and Debbie's niece, and they were trying to look after her,
And I gotta have sex with her.
trying to keep her from doing drugs. That's the way I was thinking at the time.
Call the police then. Are you serious?
The police, when I didn't even know what town they were in.
Florida, you said.
Yeah, Florida.
Florida is kind of big, Jamie.
I didn't know where the hell she was at in Florida. There's a lot more streets and places than just one in Florida.
There's more than one street in Florida. Real quick. Let's just get these.
Heard a robot Cal where this dolt asks Jamie about drinking her breast milk. I don't believe she was pregnant with Rod's baby at the time. Does this dolt think women always have breast milk to consume? Question mark. Men holding hands.
Men holding hands. Thank you, Hairs on Sweet. Yeah, he does. He thinks that breast milk can just be like pumped out whenever, I guess. Which is just odd, but you know, he doesn't understand how anything works with the body, so this shouldn't be any surprising, I guess. Thank you so much, appreciate it. One more. Yeah, man, you can do it.
Fucking sad.
There we go.
So
Where's
fucking
Noel?
sad.
Why didn't you send a happy Easter text at midnight?
Oh no, Pee-wee, I'm so sorry. I apologize, but thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right, let's get back to Lorne denying what he did.
They never told me what town they were in.
So talk
Ignore
sexy
their
and
couch.
send your dick to her. That's the best option. Are you serious?
It was the only way to stop her right then.
No, it wasn't.
Look at my pecker, honey. I saved her.
With me not being there, that was the only way that I could stop her from going out the door right then.
I'm gonna save you, honey.
Why do you think anyone would buy this BS story?
Whether you buy it or not, that's what happened.
It seems no one does.
That's not my problem. I'm telling the truth, and I don't feel guilty about telling the truth.
It's not my problem. Not my problem. No one believes my horse shit.
I'm not going to say that it was
And
right because it
apparently
wasn't
there's
right.
evidence to prove you aren't telling the truth.
I'm not going to say that it was right because it wasn't right.
And apparently there's evidence to prove you aren't telling the truth.
Oh,
Well,
no.
there was text messages. I know there was text messages between me and her.
How could he think he's gonna talk himself out of this?
I just don't remember everything
He
that was
has her
said.
phone. There's a history of your conversation.
I'm gonna celebrate after this.
I don't remember everything that was said.
He said he read it.
I'm sure he did. I'm not denying what happened with me between me and Rhoda. I'm just
Then
saying I
wouldn't he
don't
have a
remember
better
everything.
account of the situation than someone with a faulty memory?
I don't remember everything that was said.
Then wouldn't he have a better account of the situation than someone with a faulty memory?
The answer is yes.
No, I had a better account of it when it happened.
Then wouldn't he have a better account of the situation than someone with a faulty memory?
I don't remember everything that was said. Hold that against me all you want.
He does.
He does. Who will? That's his problem, not mine. I can't remember
Yes.
everything I said. Fuck, I can't remember everything I said yesterday either. People gonna hold that shit against me?
But you can ask me 3 years.
I can't remember some shit I said
That is
today.
your problem. That is your problem.
What? Because I can't remember things all the time?
Yes. All right. So for people, I saw a couple people asking like about the underage thing. I'm gonna be real honest. So I was, you know, I remember some of this happening, not all of it. I mean, obviously, he definitely was pursuing Rotor sexually. I will say that Rhoda and Winnie at one point were pretty aggressive to get him to do it because he was saying no. However, he did cave and he did do it, which, I mean, I don't think it really takes away from the fact that he did it. You know what I mean? Like, he could easily just walk away from it, but he's an idiot. You know, now the whole 17 thing, I don't remember that for sure. If anything, it's an ass pull. I'm not sure, but I was Will was getting information from people that were there at the time. You know what I'm saying? And they said that he had at least texted Rhoda before she was 18. Nothing sexually, but he was talking to her at one point. I can't confirm this, but, you know, I was told that, so hence Will is pushing him on it, you know what I mean? So that's about as much as, I mean, you know, it's how long ago, but he definitely, once he was in, he was fucking in, and it was gross as shit. Oh, I agree, Eel. I'm sure that he was hesitant because he knew how it would make him look. But once the people in the situation told him, like, we're cool with it and we even want to do it, he was like, you know? And then it's Prince Daddies and all. Just gross fucking shit, man. Just really gross. Again, like, as, you know, you don't think a normal person would go there anyways, but for a guy that got arrested for it and blasted on national television, you'd think he'd just kind of fucking steer away from it. You know what I mean? Okay, yeah, Sigmund, okay, I know I didn't make it up, but sometimes you forget things, but yeah, he was introduced to Rhoda at 17. Then quickly turned 18 and Lorne agreed to talk to her. Shocker. But as the case 3 proved, he's if it were legal, he would pursue the youngest he possibly could. So fucking gross. All right, real quick before I start playing the call again, Carpenter, thank you. There's no message, so I'll just thank you. We'll get this one.
Every time Roy even thinks about going out to buy a 6-pack, I'm going to send him a dick picture to stop drinking. #Lorne logic.
That's it, Hey, look, we got to stop my brother from getting drunk. I got an idea, guys. Thanks, Growface Gwen, appreciate it. And this one?
Fucking sad.
So fucking sad.
So fucking sad.
It's easy for him to lie through his teeth because have you seen those things?
Thank you, Edge of Chairs. Yeah, those things are fucking rough. There's one photo I saw someone post the other day of him smiling and he's showing his teeth and they're just like gray and black. It's so gross. Yeah, Sigmund, I remember that info too, and I think she may have been the one that told me that at the time, but no. Chatterbait Billy, probably, stories kind of, thanks again, all that donated. The stories shift depending on how it's going with Lorne, you know what I mean? So, I remember someone was very critical of how she was very smart and then very stupid, but, like, that's how it goes, you know what I mean? Like, but she definitely was told, hell, Winnie said she had a son at one point, and that fucking disappeared too, didn't it? I mean, it happens. It happens. All right. I think you can get drunk whenever you want on Easter. Octopussy. All right, let's get back to it. Thank you again, guys. Absolutely, Shins, which just goes to prove, you know, the point.
Yes, you spout things like they are fact even when presented with evidence to prove the contrary. When confronted with it, it's quite not your problem. Are you joking?
When confronted with it, it's not my problem. If it's about me, then it's my problem. But it seems like I get confronted with everything by everybody because everybody wants to know fucking everything.
It is about you.
I know.
I think at this point in time, too, it was like...
But everybody wants to know everything about me. And if I don't fucking tell the next person that I'm involved with, then everybody gets involved and makes sure that they know.
Yeah,
and I can't even tell that person on my own. Other people have to butt their asses in.
This has nothing to do with what we are talking about.
Not to cut Lorne off here. The reason people do that, Lorne, is because you will refuse to tell them what you did. You will keep this fucking charade
So glad
going.
I caught a full live stream.
Oh, I forgot to
Enjoy your Easter ham cubes. Read Joan.
Hey, peeps. Thank you, Ramona's Diapers. Another one coming in real quick, and then I'll turn that off. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Come
fucking
on.
sad.
So fucking sad.
So fucking sad.
Honest question, so answer honestly, do you think that if the sting didn't happen, that Lorne would have made it as an arena-packing country singer? Remember, be honest.
I'm gonna be as honest as I possibly can, Dr. Stepdad. Fuck no. Thanks so much for the donut. But you know, thanks guys. I totally lost my point because it threw me out of it. Oh, because Lorne's like, why does everyone got to tell my business when I can't do it on my own? It's because, dude, you're not gonna do it, and everyone knows it. Like you think everyone's dumb enough to not figure your game plan out, when it's so fucking obvious. He's just the worst kind of person. I'm not gonna tell you about all my charges and stuff until I have to. That's something I would like to know, is like how long could he go? I guess the registered sex offender thing, he's got to come right out and say that, but all the other stuff, like, because he's going to give you the Lorne version, right? He's going to be, oh, you know, I'm just misunderstood, I just made a mistake, my family used me, I'm not really a bad guy. Well, what'd you do? I don't want to talk about. Thanks for my Ramona's Diaper and Dr. Step.
I'm not going to deny that I was wrong in doing what I did with Rhoda.
I asked for the story and you gave me tall tales and half-truths.
Oh, bullshit. I didn't have a chance to give you half stories and tall truth. For Will butt his fucking face in there again. And you allowed him to again.
God damn it, Will.
You said, and I quote, that is the Rhoda story.
That was the story with Rhoda. How me and Rhoda started.
You were
didn't
done
have
talking.
a chance to say anything else.
You were done talking.
I weren't done talking.
No, I mean...
Yes, you were.
Most of the time, the people involved are all connected, so they all kind of know. You know what I mean? So he doesn't have to do it, so it's kind of tough, but... Yeah, good point, Rob Stop. I forgot about that.
Don't even try to change it around.
Thanks, Lawrence. One night stand.
Doesn't matter what I fucking say, you're gonna find fault with it.
Rotor. half stories and tall truths.
Rhoda even started to come up here, and I didn't even know about it until Winnie called me. Or until Debbie called me. I can't remember. One of them called me. Can't remember which one it was.
You are at fault. You just lied and then told me the person with physical evidence quote doesn't know the story.
I didn't say I wasn't at fault. It was my fault that I let it happen. I told you I don't deny that.
I don't deny it.
Yes, you did. By blaming Winnie and Debbie for not being there or not knowing the town. Every one other person would find anything else to do other than sending genital pictures to a freshly 18-year-old.
Bet that one hurt, bud.
I was wrong. I'm not denying that I was wrong.
Kinda are. You kinda are.
The things I did, the things I said, I was wrong on everything that happened.
I were trying to protect her.
This drugs thing is complete horseshit, Ellen. You do deny it by flying off the handle at will. Her father, he raised her, so don't even try to say he wasn't. That is such a cowardly thing to say. Just because he has fact and evidence to back up his claim and you forget this, that seem rather important.
And you want to fucking call me a coward again and fucking repeat everything Will says.
Oh, baby boy, yeah.
Good influence you got going on there.
I'm not repeating Will.
Oh, bullshit.
Good influence you got here. Oh, bullshit. Alright, real quick, guys.
Fucking sad. So fucking sad.
Is Roy and Morm the only family he has left?
Well, thanks, Roy. I think so. I mean, I know Richard really doesn't talk to him. Paul talks to him here and there too. Honestly, it's hard to say. I think some of them just tolerate him because he's family, you know, and others just don't talk to him. But Mama Gwen, Aunt Sharon, even though she's moved from Cornville, I'm pretty sure he still talks to Paul. But I mean, he doesn't have a lot of people in his life, you know. But thank you. One more.
I tried to pay my rent the other day with 2 bowls of mac and cheese and was handed an eviction notice. Is it only legal currency in the US? Do you know of a metal shed to rent?
I know of a metal shed. I know of a portable shed. And I mean, technically, you could probably call his trailer a shed at this point. Honestly, I think he's living in the shipping container at this point. Is Girly Gwen dead? I don't think so, Shims. I mean, I haven't been keeping up with it, but I would assume if that were to happen, I think everyone would know pretty quick, so it'd be posted everywhere. Oh, boom, roasted. Yo, boom, boom, boom. All right, thanks, Girly Gwen. Thanks, Roy.
Telling someone they aren't their father when you don't have any idea what they went through as a family is cowardly.
Oh. Okay, got it. Thank you so much, Jennifer.
Will was there for her. So in that way, he was her father.
So in that way, I guess he was her father.
I commend him for being there for her. Doesn't mean I'm gonna kiss his ass on everything. Like you do.
Oh, got him. Don't you feel stupid, Jamie? Making a fool of you.
I'm not kissing his ass. You said something so incredible rude and I won't stand for it.
But you'll stand for him butting in on everything that I have to fucking say.
Then I want to say. Yeah, Rhoda's
It's
dead.
special. Real special. Same fucking thing I've been saying.
Oh,
Such
baby
a
boy.
thing as close friends and friends that are too close.
This isn't about Will. You are stating these are the facts when you have no evidence and that he doesn't know the whole story when he does have evidence.
I'm tired of him butting in on my fucking shit. All the fucking
This isn't
time.
about Will. You are stating these are the facts when you have no evidence and that he doesn't know the whole story when he does have evidence.
I'm not denying that evidence. I'm not denying the
You
text
died.
between me and Rhoda.
I hope that cat got
You
far
did.
away.
Just
Oh my
'cause-
God.
No, I didn't deny
You
it.
did.
I can't remember everything that was said between me and her. He's got the fucking text. Fine. If it's on there, then I must have said it.
Convenient.
I mean, yeah. It's crazy we're denying
Doesn't
it a
mean
minute
that I
ago.
fucking remember everything.
Convenient.
Yeah, convenient that you guys want to fucking get on my fucking throat because I can all the
Huh?
fucking time because I don't remember everything.
On my fucking throat.
A 50-year-old man couldn't think of anything other than showing his dick and taking sexy to a freshly 18-year-old.
I wasn't 50. I was fucking 47.
Oh, ho, ho, look out. 3 whole years, you fucking clown.
What the fuck does that matter?
It doesn't, Jamie.
So I can only stay 50 for 1 year. And I'm not even 50 yet.
Oh my God.
What the fuck does that matter?
Yeah, it doesn't. Fucking so stupid.
You were over twice her age regardless.
I know.
Mm,
I don't need to be reminded of that. I know.
I think you should be reminded of that. Quite a bit.
What if we'll talk to your daughter that way? You think you'd just drop it and forget about it?
No, I'd be pissed.
Then stop throwing a tantrum and taking shit about him.
Well, tired of you fucking doing the same thing you always do with Will. Always fucking defending him so fucking hard.
Seems pretty standard argument to me, but I mean, who am I?
This isn't about well, why do you keep going back to that?
Because it pisses me off. Pisses me off hearing you say that you're trying to get Will's attention and we're trying to put a ventilator on your ass.
Well, that's a little different than what we're talking about right now, but
This is about your actions. Are you seriously afraid of your own demons that you push blame to anyone else just so you don't feel uncomfortable?
No, I'm just telling you why it pisses me off.
like Perkins said, I hope
That's
they did.
exactly what you are doing.
Well, it's not what I meant to do.
No,
I'm not trying to push blame for what I did on anybody.
you never meant to do it.
I take full responsibility for what I did with Rhoda.
Actions speak
I
louder
shouldn't-
than words, like your actions with Rhoda.
I take full responsibility for what I did with Rhoda. Just because I don't remember everything that was text between us doesn't mean that I'm not going to take full responsibility for it. It means that I don't remember what was said.
There you go. Real quick, sorry everybody.
Fucking sad. So fucking sad.
Happy Easter. Can we get a trailers for Sahaha Hail?
Trailers for thank you so much, Doom. Appreciate it. And I'll play this one even though I said thank you.
Fucking sad.
Oh, really?
So fucking sad.
Thanks for the stream, Rebjorn.
Speed Racer over here. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but thank you, Jennifer. Thank you for being born. How about that? Boom, 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 boom. All right, thanks. Let's go back to it. Thank you, Doom. Thank you, Jennifer.
If you guys want to fault me
You
for my
don't.
memory, then
You
I'm
blame Winnie
so
and Debbie
sorry.
for not being there in drugs.
Call him.
I blame myself for not knowing what the fuck to do because Winnie and Debbie weren't there and I had nowhere else to turn.
It's their fault.
You are blaming them.
Maybe I am.
Yeah,
Because
just-
somehow at the time it became my
You
responsibility
can't and shouldn't.
and I wasn't there to do anything. To be able to do anything physically to stop her from going off and doing things.
Sounds like you meant to do it.
It wasn't your responsibility.
Nobody felt like it.
That's in you.
And if she would have gone off and done drugs, it would have been turned around on me again. Why didn't you stop her?
What you are doing now is not taking responsibility.
Well, why do that when we can blame other people, right? Easy enough.
If Rhoda did drugs, it's on her.
Can you stop being so sensitive? I think he's gonna cry.
Somehow I would have been blamed for it.
Oh, yeah.
Taking sexually to her and showing your dick, it's on you.
I don't know how to get out of this.
Yeah, it is.
It's my fault.
And I'm sorry I didn't.
Spare me the crying routine.
Oh, don't fucking give me that shit.
I will.
I never meant to do it. This is baby bitch. I know what I'll do. This gets me out of a lot of tough spots when I was a kid.
You just sat here and yelled at Will and me about how we don't know. Now you are crying for sympathy for the disgusting actions you did.
Oh, I'm not crying for fucking sympathy.
I don't know.
Yes, you are.
Don't tell me what I'm crying for.
You tell me how I think all the time.
Yeah, I do. I'm sorry.
Let me guess, you didn't tell anyone in your program about Rhoda.
What? Hello?
Surprise,
No, I didn't.
surprise.
Oh no. Wonder why you didn't tell him.
Because you knew it was wrong and you knew you'd look bad. Yet you want to do mental gymnastics just so you don't look bad.
Lorne, hello. Comment. Alright, real quick. Well, Lorne's still
Fucking
crying.
sad. So fucking sad.
I take responsibility for what I said to Rhoda, but I don't remember what I said. Chad Gable being El Grande Americano is more believable than that BS.
I agree, Joey. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I mean, he's definitely invested.
Good lord, nothing.
Thank you, Jigsaw. Thank you, Joey. Appreciate it. And here's so sweet. Hair's on sweet. Coffee crisp every time.
This is taking forever to type and Will can read sign faster than this. Ads pop up when I do this. It takes Lorne than I think.
Go ahead and let him read.
Oh,
Don't expect
hell
me to talk much to him.
Let's go. We'll get in there and talk some shit. Laundry's done. File's done. You guys remember that?
We'll get your
start
ass in
saying-
here and don't raise your voice.
It's the last load, so I don't have to worry about it.
You can't hear me because I'm not saying anything.
Yeah, what's up? Yeah, I'm not gonna yell. Yeah, I told you that app was shit, but that's why I was reading sign for you, but people think that it's because of other reasons. I'm sorry, I'm fucking worked up. Rhoda was my daughter, okay? I looked after that girl for so long, and to hear the shit and read the shit he wrote to her, and then he comes on and says stuff to people like, oh, that didn't happen, or I don't remember, or I'm gonna deny that this happened when I've read it. What he doesn't understand is that Rhoda had an app that recorded all of her conversations on the phone because she liked to listen back with her friends and laugh. So his phone calls are on there too. I've heard it all. I've listened to everything. I know for a fact what happened. And this... Not gonna name call. This guy sits here and spouts this, that, and the other, and it drives me insane because it is not what happened, but he wants to tell me what the truth is, even though I have all of the evidence. I'm done. I'm sorry. It's really frustrating. Very frustrating. And I tried to talk to him about this before, and I would explain that to him, and he just kept denying it. And then he finally admitted to me that he, like, a little bit of the truth, because I know the whole truth. And he finally admitted a bit to it, and then backpedaled on it almost immediately. It's just, oh God. I just want to punch something. It just boils my blood, Jamie. You have no idea. I can't even, like, look, my leg's shaking. I can't calm down.
Reborn in real quick. Sounds like internet talk. You would be correct, Pee-wee, front loader. And Mila, I'm not sure. Here's the thing is, if you base all of your information on what Lorne tells you, you're probably going to be wrong more often than you're right. Right? So, Lorne says that she had hired someone to replace him to do something he said he was going to do. And then he stormed off and quit. Now, if I take Lorne's version of the story and kind of like get the facts out, I'm almost certain that Lorne was adamant he wanted to do something, and she said, "Go fuck yourself," and hired someone, and then Lorne threw a fucking tantrum and left. That's what my guess is. And then like he started puffing his, he's peacocking to Jamie about how he quit and told her to shove it or whatever. And then he went to go work with her again, and that's when Jamie calls him out and is like, "Hey, I thought you were done with that shit." And he goes, "Yeah, well, she needs the help." See, so my guess would be that either she hired someone, they didn't get the job done, and she asked Lorne to come help again. Something like that. That's what I'm guessing. I don't know. Unfortunately for that stuff, if you don't get the other side, you just have to go off of Lorne, and you have to, like, sift through bullshit. So,
No, I don't want to hear anything he had to say.
Reborn out.
What am I reading? I mean, I don't... I find that so disrespectful. That little girl went through so much, and for him to even think for a second that I wasn't her father, fuck you. Just fuck you, man.
And the Academy Award goes to...
Thank you, Jane. No, that's sweet of you. Thank you. It's okay. Your hands are soft. I appreciate that. No, it's okay. You're on a bed. I'm not gonna cry on your actual shoulder. It's so stupid. Just like... I struggle with how I left Winnie and her, and I wondered if I was a good dad to her or not, and this fucking... Ooh. Saying I'm not her dad. Fuck you. What am I reading? Am I interpreting sign for you still?
Will just wants the hurting to stop. That's right, Zach. Just want the hurting to stop.
Yeah, I mean... I have it still. We keep it in a safe. It's like the only possession of hers we still have. Winnie and I got stupid and lost our ashes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all still on there. I mean, why would I lie to you about that? It's so fucking stupid to lie about.
Cry again, Will.
So what do you want me to say? Like, what am I translating questions? Or does he still have questions or what? He's not saying anything? Yeah, I'm not surprised.
No, I don't have any questions. Tell him I'm sorry that I said that. He's not her dad. He was her dad because he was there for her.
I hate talking about it, but I just hate... What I hate more is the fact that he tries to spin the story into something that makes him look less bad. It's terrible.
That's not what I tried to do. I don't deny everything that I did wrong. I just don't remember everything that was said.
Oh yeah, I remember when I talked to him, he told me that I didn't have all the facts and I didn't know anything, and then once I started quoting from her phone, then he started saying, oh, now I remember, and then he got mad and said he felt like he was on To Catch a Predator again, and all this horse shit, and I was like, what are you talking about? And he goes, I don't like being confronted with facts, Will. And it's like, well, you know, you can just keep lying about what you think happened, and then when you're presented with what actually happened, you get mad. Like, that's not my fault. That's your fault for lying. Yeah, he did. I mean, he can sit there and say that he didn't, but he was talking to her before she was 18. And I believe...
No, I didn't.
...that they started talking sexually, I believe, in Rhoda's phone. It was like maybe a day or two, maybe 3 after she turned 18. It was not long at all.
She was 18. Debbie and Winnie, neither one of them was going to let her talk to me until she was 18.
She had just turned 18. Yes, no, he's correct. She was 18.
I didn't know.
She had just turned 18, and he did know.
I didn't even know when her birthday was.
He did.
I didn't know when her birthday was.
He's saying he didn't know when her birthday was? Well, that's a lie, because I'm pretty sure they had a conversation about her birthday.
And I don't remember that either.
He doesn't remember that, of course, but he was adamant a second ago about he knew when, right? Of course.
I knew she was 18 when I started talking to her. I did not remember when her birthday was. I did not remember having a conversation about when her birthday was. I knew Debbie and Winnie weren't going to let her talk to me until she was 18.
It's a weird... Reborn in real quick. That's a weird fact of all this, is that's the only thing he can remember is they weren't going to let me talk to her until she was 18. A protector. Real quick.
Fucking sad. So fucking sad.
He has risen on his own. Missed the first 15 minutes. Does Lorne canonically believe he killed Will's daughter via death brownie?
Thanks, Jack. No. When it happened, to this day, it's not his fault. He didn't know there were a kill pill in the death brownie, so it weren't his fault. So
fucking sad. So fucking sad.
I wish Will had said he's going to the police to make Lorne sweat. Dump trucks for say ale.
Dump trucks for say. Thanks, Cozy. Thanks, Jack. Appreciate it. Where is that?
I never asked to talk to Rhoda. I was surprised when Rhoda started talking to me. I didn't know who it was when he told me who it was.
Oh, did he tell you about when him and Rhoda had phone sex when he thought it was Debbie?
Oh, no.
Yeah. Rhoda whispered to me the whole time. I thought it was Debbie. She told me she was Debbie.
Common mistake.
She had Debbie's phone.
Yeah, he fed me that. Like he kept mentioning to me when I talked to him about it, about how Winnie was on drugs and Debbie wasn't around. And I mean, so what? He's not her dad. Why is he trying to take responsibility for this 18-year-old? And how is it that it ends up that the way he helps her is to talk to her sexually and send her pictures of his dick and balls? It's fucking ridiculous.
Well, it's not making sense.
What sane human being would think that's the route to go?
You got a point there, Will.
I was trying to stop her from going to do drugs with whatever Debbie's fucking ex-fiance's name was. She threatened me that if I didn't do it, she was going to see him.
Was you? They did not sound.
I had no other way to
like.
stop her.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, Lorne.
I'm not trying to justify what I did as being right, because it wasn't right.
He's
I
saying
didn't know
he
what
didn't
else
know
to do.
any other way to stop her. That is so fucking pathetic.
I just didn't know
She's
what
a
else to
fucking
do.
baby. She just turned 18, and his idea is, oh, better give in and talk to her sexually. It's the only way. Guess what? You know what? If Rhoda had gone out and done drugs with Gigi, who cares? It's not on him. It's on Rhoda. That's Rhoda's decision. And you know what? I would have come back sooner and got her into some sort of fucking detox center because I can afford it, and I would have taken care of my daughter. It was on Winnie to look after Rhoda. It was It was Winnie's responsibility, just like Lair, and we lost Lair. Does Lorne blame himself? Did he try and step in and stop Lair from being taken away? Of course he didn't. But he did for the 18-year-old that wanted to fuck him.
Lorne was incarcerated. How did Lorne become into that?
Incarcerated.
It's just sad that a grown man caved to an 18-year-old's demands, and they just so happen to fit in something he wanted. I mean, do you understand, Jamie, why this makes me furious? Because it's just this tiptoe ballet around the fucking truth just so you don't look like the thing that everyone else calls you. It's so fucking ridiculous. And the fact that he still denies stuff, and then when he gets confronted with it, and the truth and the evidence, he just says, well, I don't remember. Oh, okay, well, get out of jail free card. Oh, wait, no, it's not.
Yeah, I know. How convenient, huh?
Did that excuse work for him when he got caught on that fucking sting? Didn't think so.
Of course, we're going to go back to that fucking film.
What did he say? Why to go back to that? Oh, well, because he continues to make bad decisions, and then when he's presented with all of the bad decisions in a row to show that he has a pattern of behavior, he thinks that it's, oh, why do you gotta bring up the past? Why you gotta bring up that stuff again? And it's like, because you don't learn. You keep making the same fucking mistake time and time and time and time again.
Really? And I'm the only one.
What'd he say? He's the only one. Who cares? It's you. You're the one that's responsible for yourself. Stop worrying about everyone else. Are you fucking kidding me?
Really? You're awful fucking worried about me.
Yeah, because you fucked
start
around with my
worrying for
daughter, you
yourself.
piece of shit.
There you go again, you fucking jackass.
Right, call me a jackass. You're the one that was predatory towards my daughter. You know what? You know what your actions were with Rhoda? Predatorial. Just like they were with Kayla.
Oh no. That's when baby boy taps out, everybody. I think that it carries on to the next day. I didn't check and I apologize. But we can go back to that next week. Clark, exactly. He's going to business for himself there. It's very rude.
But wow, man, Will fucked him up, huh? I wonder why I didn't like talking to Will. Alright, so I don't know that we can get through all. Oh no, yeah, we probably can get through this. Alright, we got about 37 minutes of this day. Not as exciting as that was, but oh, I think I know why I didn't play the other one. I think that he gets aggressive and then Will doesn't come back on the phone because he's all pissy about it, and then it just turns into sheetrock talk. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Oh, sorry, Zach, here you go. I'll get to say it again. As soon as it decides to work for me.
Fucking sad.
So fucking sad.
So fucking sad.
Why did Will mention Kayla? You can't do that.
You can't do that. I gotta do something because I can't do that. God. Thanks, Zach. Appreciate it. Will you ever see me on Most channel? I mean, maybe. I don't know. I think I've been on there before, but. Okay, so the next call we're gonna do. We got about 37 minutes on this. Bad boys for life here. I'm gonna try and get through this whole day. It'll not today, but we'll get through this this day. Yeah, exactly. I forgot. Pee-wee, talk to my publicist. We're gonna get through all of this. It's about a day and a half. We'll listen to the first half hour, and then it goes into like an hour-long call. I don't remember exactly what happens, so you'll have to forgive me on that. But I remember that something happens at the far end of this whole thing that I thought was pretty funny, so we're gonna try and get to that. Again, if I've played this, please let me know, but I don't think I have. I haven't heard anyone talk about the events of this call and changing the date. So let's get into this one.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Hi, honey.
OG Robot.
Are you okay? Can you hear me?
I am awake now. I guess I stopped breathing.
I know, I heard.
How?
Stay strapped. I'm not sure. I maybe very similar. Okay, context, because it matters. Okay, right? Jamie almost dies at one point, so if I recall, Jamie, Will's like about to die at this point in time. This is like right before amnesia, I think. And Jamie's in the hospital. She gets sick, and there's just a reason to get off the phone. And some hospital sounds are played as a joke. They say Code Blue in it. Winnie interpreted that as she was dying, and that the woman was going to die and not come back. So, Jamie's awake now.
Because before that guy hung your phone up, well, it said Code Blue.
Oh, I guess I could have just
I don't know what that meant. Then I heard him say, "Looks like she stopped breathing." I was like, "Oh fuck!" I tried yelling to you twice. You didn't answer me.
Oh, fuck indeed.
I was yelling at you through the phone when you may have passed out and you didn't respond. Weird.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I heard you.
Jamie's ventilator seems to be off too.
You heard me?
But I couldn't respond.
So you were paralyzed temporarily?
Paralyzed.
No, I couldn't breathe.
Did they? Are you still in ICU?
So texting wasn't a priority.
Well, honey, I understand that. Honey, I understand that. It was just automatic with me. They're just trying to Trying to get you, trying to hear you. It
Exactly.
was just automatic. I
Pardon.
didn't even think about the text them
Why didn't you text me when you were almost dead?
until you just said it.
The hell, Jamie? I always text you when I'm about to die.
Are you still in ICU?
I see you.
No, I'm back in my room.
Good. I love you.
Ugh.
Thanks.
Cheddar Billy will never know. Can't see it, but I'm doing no ass
I
eyebrows.
know. Sure you. We're out of the hospital.
I wish I hadn't almost died.
Wish you were almost out of the
Me
hospital.
too. That was not a pleasant experience.
For who? The person almost died, or you bitch?
I can imagine you were scared to hell.
Oh my god, this guy is just... Nice. I'm
Lorne,
feeling-
I'm afraid Will died.
Sadie, stop. You're afraid he died?
Yes.
You know he died, or you're afraid he died?
I'm afraid he did.
Okay, as far as I knew, he was still alive. I think he's still in ICU with, quite sure.
I haven't heard any updates and there's only 1 day left.
No, there's 2 days left. There's 2 days left.
No, you told me that
Does
last night.
anyone
This
know
is
for
day
sure why
2.
Winnie's voice changed?
No,
It was
Sorry.
quite a bit after she was no longer KC. I'll hang up and listen.
Thanks, janitor. I don't know. I think I'm trying to think now. I think something happened where they had to like come clean about the Casey thing, and then she was Pepsi Girl, and then Pepsi Girl turned into Winnie, and I think that her name was Wendy in the beginning, and then changed to Winifred. That's all I got. I'm sorry, janitor. Sorry. Who's giving Lorne credit? I would love to know. I'm sure it's very high interest rates, and he will never pay them back. So I'll go back a little bit just because it plowed
And
over.
there's only 1 day left.
Thank you again, janitor.
no, there's 2 days left.
There's 2 days left.
There's 2 days left.
No, you told me that last night. This is day 2.
No, this is day 1. I told you last night that in 3 days, if Will was doing better in 3 days, then they were going to move him back in the room with you. This is day 1. So you get 2 more days to go.
This is day
2
1.
more days, and then if he's awake and doing better, then they'll move him back in the room.
What if I never see him again?
You will, honey. You will. You keep positive.
But what if I don't?
If you don't, just don't think if you don't.
Jamie, don't start crying.
Just think positive. I tried not to think, what if I never see you again? I'll never hear from you again. I kept thinking positive, and I really didn't Can't believe that you're talking to me now.
He's a big part of my life and I love him so much, but I don't know that I can survive without him.
Honey,
Oh no.
he's your best friend. He's not your husband.
What a fucking prick! Oh my god.
It's supposed to be in my position. Remember?
Oh, what an absolute bitch.
What does that matter?
You can breathe. You can breathe without him.
Oh my god.
Why do you make it about yourself?
Because you make it not about me and you.
So heartless.
Yeah.
No, it's not heartless.
It sounded pretty heartless.
He's dying.
Oh, come on.
You are fine.
Well, honey, you're telling me that without Will you can't breathe.
Holy shit.
Of course you can. Are you going to stop living if something happens to Will and he doesn't make it? You didn't do that with your parents.
Oh.
You went through the bad thing of your parents happening.
Oh.
You're still alive. You didn't give up.
He's speedrunning. He's just speedrunning, saying the worst things he can possibly think of. It's brutal. Hey, come on, honey. When your parents died, you're fine. Look at you. You remember when your parents died? You remember that? It's gonna be the same thing when Will dies. Just chill out. Why are you so sad? You got me. Fucking asshole, man.
Well, it might
I
be a big
rely
part
on
of
him
your
for
life.
many things in my life. They won't be to the caliber he could provide me. Everything will be less than up to that.
Honey, I know you don't think that he's going to rub lotion on you for the rest of your life.
He's not gonna rub lotion on you for the rest of your life, okay?
Jesus, Lorne, he does more than that. You just can't get past it.
Shins, Jamie's parents both died. Now, this was a story that was told him when Jamie had a voice. I don't remember the exact details, but I believe there was a barn fire, and her parents died in that, both of them. So anytime Lauren brings up her parents, she throws a fit. She cries because it's sad and she doesn't want to think about it. And Lauren's always like, "Oh, what the fuck's the problem?" You got your breathing. Hold on. I'm going to back up 10 seconds just so you get his full thought, but let me get these real quick.
Fucking sad. So fucking sad.
You got your breathing.
You got your breathing. You don't need to worry about Will being alive or not. You got your breathing. And?
Fucking sad. So fucking sad.
Was Maggie Joe ever voiced by somebody? Since Jamie mentioned she says it to your face to dolt.
Thank you, Ivo. Thank you, Pee-wee's. Ivo, yes, she was. Good. I appreciate it, guys. Seriously, thank you. Alright, let me go back 10 seconds. We can hear this whole thing.
Jesus, Lorne, he does more than that. You just can't get past it.
Honey, you can't rely on somebody that much that you don't think you can breathe without them.
Unless
If that
it's your
was the case,
husband.
you never would have made it through your parents. What happened with your parents?
He provides me support, confidence, love, happiness. I said live, not breathe.
I'm trying to provide you with that stuff. I'm not doing a good job, evidently.
Again, it's all about you.
Oh, I know. Again, it's you won't let me be there for you and do what I want to do.
Oh, God, you're a whiny bitch.
The man is dying and you are throwing a pity party.
Honey, he is your best friend.
But
Why would you ever rely so much on your best friend to always be there for you like that? He has a wife too. Fucking sad.
oh shit, sorry, forgot to turn it off again.
So fucking sad.
Did we ever get confirmation from anyone regarding Lorne's accusations towards his older brother? Or is it a forked up lie to try elicit sympathy?
Thanks, Nizoki. I don't think it's been confirmed. I know that people have told his brother these things, but I don't think there's been any response to it. Or if it is, it's like, you know, like, oh no, you know, we never did that, blah, blah, blah. But I don't think there's been any actual confirmation, you know? Appreciate it though, thank you so much. Let me mute this. I'm gonna go back again 10 seconds just so we can...
On your best friend to always be there for you like that. He has a wife too.
Because he's my best friend, you just answered the question.
He's your best friend. He's not your husband.
Oh.
He has a wife.
I mean, God forbid they're close.
You and him both are not being fair to Winnie, and you're not being fair to me.
Jesus.
You and him both are relying too much on each other.
Alright, Lorne, let's make it about you again.
I know you're going to say that.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
All you care about is seeing what you want to see.
I'll just shut up and you can tell me all about how my concern for a dying friend isn't fair to you. Proceed.
I
Proceed.
didn't say you shouldn't be concerned. Yes, you can be. You should be concerned, but you shouldn't be thinking that you can't live without him. If that was to ever happen, it should be you couldn't live without your parents, and you made it through that.
Hmm.
Or you couldn't make it without your husband, and I'm still here, so you don't have to worry about that.
What a selfish, self-centered thing to say. My God. That's my position. That is my position. 1 second. You did, you do. Good luck. Come on. I hit the button. I hit the button.
Fucking sad. So fucking sad.
You and Blue Balls Boys streamed another Carter call that didn't sound familiar from the other calls you played recently. Does that sound familiar?
Thank you, Lawrence Burnphone. It doesn't sound familiar, but I'm sure that you are correct. There are more than the 5 Carter. Like, Carter is a consistent character for a while, so there's many calls where Carter is mentioned. He'll pop back up. Thank you so much, I appreciate it. Ghost as asking how hairy Jimmy's butthole is and how often she needed it shaved or waxed. Often by Will. I don't know if it was that hairy, I just think she really wanted Will to do it. I don't know. She seems very interested in Will's opinion about her about her butthole. So, you know what I mean? There's a difference between being concerned and being too concerned.
How long would Lorne wait until he tried to buy Will's car? Sometimes I think you couldn't even write a character like Lorne. Him forking fuming over here.
Thanks for real face, Gwen. Yeah, it's, you know, I mean, if this was a real scenario, I'd be so upset for that person that's like, my God, my friend's gonna die, I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself. And there's just this idiot on the phone going, you got your breathing. You got me. Anyways, thanks again. Will is the original bunghole surfer. You bunghole is there. All right.
Jesus
I can understand-
Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Oh God.
Superstar.
Having a best friend is one thing.
But
putting a best friend that close to you is another.
Okay, don't be sad Will is gone, Lorne is still around.
thank you, Jamie.
I didn't say be sad, but don't say that you can't breathe without him.
So fucking selfish.
I know you are.
Oh my god. Hang up on him, Jamie.
I'm
Hang up on
not.
this motherfucker.
And you are, because all you're thinking about is
are.
how you feel.
Oh my god.
That's all you've been doing is thinking about how you feel. You don't care about how I feel or how Winnie feels.
Just garbage. There's a man almost dead in here.
Lorne, he is fucking dying, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Okay, you don't know if
You
he's
are being
dying
the
or
selfish
not.
one.
Trying to get you to think right. You're saying
Wow.
you can't breathe without him.
It's maddening you can't see it.
Trying to make you think right.
I know what you're saying. I don't agree with you because I'm thinking about Will too. But I don't want him to die. But I'm not going to say that I
said
can't
live,
breathe
not
without
breathe.
him.
Stop saying breathe.
All right. Well, you said you can't live. What the hell's the difference?
Doucher Supreme over here.
You can't rely on somebody that much that.
You are thinking about Howell as a threat. That's all. Not that he is in a coma and dying.
You're the one that put him as a threat.
Oh my god, dude. This is your fault that I'm saying this shit.
Before he worked for you, he was never this involved.
Oh, shut up. You did, that's all on you.
No, I didn't.
I didn't make him a threat, you did.
No, I didn't.
Just like that nurse last night.
Yeah, that nurse last night, Matilda couldn't even find him on the roster.
Shit talking him for no reason.
Matilda couldn't even find that nurse on the roster.
Is this the Rooflin incident?
Some nurse named Nikki was supposed to be working last night.
Oh, you called Matilda about? After I asked you not to.
Honey, you would stop breathing.
You are a real piece of work. Fuck you.
Oh, God.
Yeah. And they never talked again. I mean, that's rough, man. I mean, obviously, you kind of know that Lorne lacks empathy, right? But holy shit, that's rough, man. I mean, I can't imagine saying that to my partner. Hey, listen, you're gonna live just fine without him, okay? I don't know why you're saying you can't breathe. Fucking weird. You weirdo. Sorry. So yeah, so that's it, guys. That was a good call. And pretty solid, disgusting behavior by him.
Hello.
Oh, he's back.
So I'm in a coma and you rat out the nurse you don't like. How does that make any sense?
Before you jump to conclusions, why don't you listen?
Hello?
Call him.
I can't hear you.
Oh, crap. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, me.
Honey, can you hear me now?
It's pathetic, Lorne. You are pathetic.
Knock the fucking shit off. Can you hear me?
I can't hear you.
Knock the fucking horseshit off.
Fucking hungry before you fucking hung up on me. Alright, I've got it on speaker. Can you hear me?
No, we can definitely tell the
Trying to
difference.
get a man fired because you are uncomfortable. It's fucking pathetic.
What's fucking pathetic is you won't listen. I called Matilda.
Okay, let's hear it.
Jesus Christ. I called Matilda so I can to ask her if she could find out what happened to you. Because I didn't know anything what happened to you. That's when she looked on the roster to see who was the nurse, because she was going to ask the nurse. And I explained the nurse to her. And she said, I don't see anybody on here. The only one that says is Nikki. She said, unless Nikki didn't come in, somebody took her place, or unless she had a private nurse. And I explained the guy to her. And she didn't see him on there. But it didn't make sense to me because I had talked to him.
Explain him?
I told her that he was a guy and talked slow. She didn't know who I was talking about. But it didn't make sense because I had talked to Winnie earlier, not long earlier, and Winnie knew who it was. And I still can't remember what she said his name was.
And did you tell her all the things you didn't like?
Are you gonna slam me some more?
You did.
You're gonna... Yeah, I did.
You tried to get him fired.
No, I didn't.
Pathetic.
How dare you?
I want you to stop doing this shit. Stop fucking blaming me for everything. That's getting pathetic.
I told you countless times not to do that and you did. Pathetic.
It's pathetic that you keep blaming me for shit.
Pathetic. I told you countless times not to do that and you did. That's your fault. You did it.
It's pathetic that you keep blaming me for shit. It's pathetic that you keep mentioning other guys' dicks to me.
I'm not blaming you. You fucking did.
I'm your fiance. Why in the hell would you
I'm
mention
not blaming
anybody else's dick?
You fucking did it.
It's pathetic you mentioned other
You're
guys'
blaming
dicks.
me for everything.
I'm not blaming you. You fucking did it.
Bullshit.
I told you countless times not to do that and you did. I'm not blaming you. You fucking did it.
I was trying to find out what happened to you. Where you were. I didn't know anything.
No, you were complaining about someone you didn't like and tried to get them fired. Just own up to it.
I didn't try to get him fired. I just told Matilda what had happened the night before. Before I talked to Matilda, I had talked to Winnie, and Winnie knew who it was.
How is it relevant to my condition?
I was trying to find out about
How
you.
is it relevant to my condition?
She looked on the roster, and she was looking at the nurse's name that was there last night and doing the rounds. And she mentioned a girl named Nikki. And I said, it wasn't a girl named Nikki. I said, it was some guy. And I said, the guy talked slow. And she said, I don't know what you're talking about.
He did. How is that relevant to my condition?
I was explaining the guy to her. I figured it'd help her know who I was talking about.
What you didn't like that he did. How is that relevant to my condition?
That's a good point.
She was trying to figure out where you were at because you was not in your
Answer
room.
the question and stop dodging.
I'm not dodging, and you need to stop this.
Yes, you are.
You stop this.
She was trying to find out where you were at because you were not in your
You
room.
are avoiding the point.
I'm not avoiding the point. You doing this just to fucking harass me tonight, or what?
Harassing me.
Where Ryan has nothing to do with what he did the night before. And you know
Matilda.
that.
Matilda
And you
was
know
trying
that.
to stop it.
And you know that.
Don't start, Jamie. I'm
And you know
fucking
that.
telling you. All right. Fuck you.
Alright, fuck you. Boo-doo-doo. Real quick.
Fucking sad. So fucking sad.
Do you think he knows he's a pos and tries to hide it? Or do you think he actually believes he's a good guy? Thanks for the stream.
Thanks, Roy. Great question. I don't know if I have an answer for that, honestly, because some days I feel like he knows it and hides it, and other days I do think he believes he's a good person, which is crazy to me, but he knows he's done scummy shit because he tries to deny and hide it. So, I mean, I'll go with the former, I guess. Great question, though. Thanks, Roy. I'm going to go back and hear him hang up again because it was pretty funny.
Stop it.
And you know that.
Don't start, Jamie. I'm
And you know
fucking
that.
telling you. All right. Fuck you.
Alright, fuck you. They never.
Hello. Why do you just keep pressing the button over and over just to irritate me?
Yeah, Jamie. It's getting pretty fucking pathetic.
Matilda was looking on
Let's
the
hear
roster
your
trying.
complete story and see if it address my question at all. My guess is it won't. And that's why I do that, because you aren't answering the fucking question.
Stop pressing the fucking button over and over. Matilda was trying to find out where you were at and what was going on with you. She looked on the roster to start figuring out where you were at even.
Where are you at?
Because you wasn't in your room. And she was trying to figure out what they gave you last night. And she told me the stuff that they gave you. And then she was trying to figure out who the nurse was. That's what she said. Said it looked like it was Nikki. And I said it wasn't Nikki because it was a guy's voice. I said the guy that was her nurse was a guy's voice and he talked slow.
Mom in.
And she didn't know who I was talking about. But Winnie knew who I was talking about. And I told Matilda to ask Winnie because Winnie knew who it was. And I told Matilda that I had concerns about the guy because of the questions that he was asking you last night. And Matilda said that doesn't sound right. He's not supposed to be asking questions like that.
Ramona's diaper, kind of. I would say at times, maybe not sabotage, but definitely wanting to turn it into a direction that I was kind of tired of. You know what I mean? But after this, once maybe some feelings of that were expressed, absolutely there was a lot of sabotage at that point. But Jamie weathered the storm, so here we are.
And that's the explanation for last night. That's when Matilda called me back a while later and told me that you were in ICU and that they had induced a coma. But she couldn't find out any other information about you from that because they wouldn't tell her anything because she didn't work in that part of the building.
So you did it after I told you not to. So let me get this straight. I have to do what you tell me, but when I specifically told you not to do that, you still did.
Honey, I was trying to find out what happened to you. I was explaining to Matilda what happened the night before because I was trying to find out what happened to you.
That had nothing to do with what happened to me.
Tired of going through shit like this.
Do I remember one good thing Lorne actually did during all this? I'm gonna be real honest, Brady. I have a strong bias, shocker. Trying to look objectively. At this point in time, I cannot. How much time passed between these calls? I'll check in a second. But I don't know. It's hard, and it's gonna be like a reach. It'll be like he helped his mom. You know what I mean? He never did a kind thing to Jamie. I mean, you guys have heard. Not a good, not the majority of it, but you've heard stuff I've played. Does it sound like he was ever being nice to her? It was like interrogations or sheetrock talk, and that's it. I guess you could say that he did buy her gifts once in a blue moon. Like he bought this stupid ceramic pink basket, and he put it in his little like shrine for Jamie in his like living room. That was weird. But I mean, I guess he bought her a nice little trinket. Does that count? I don't know.
A handshake and the questions he asked me had nothing, I repeat, nothing to do with it.
Telling you how nice your tits are and all that shit. It's not professional.
So
Don't give me
what?
the shit that it is. So what? He's at work. He needs to be professional.
I'm gonna go back. He said nice tits, or best tits in the business. That's what he's mad about. And I'll let this play.
Fucking sad. So fucking sad.
Happy Easter, fuck nuts. I'm so glad you've been spending so much time with that pizza chit. You really stick up for ours.
Yeah.
Thanks a fucking lot.
Thanks a fucking lot. Thank you so much. Wolf in Bears Fur, appreciate it. I'm trying to see how much time had passed through the calls here. The first hang up was kind of quick. I can't remember how many times he's hung up. So this call starts at like midnight. If I'm looking at the right one. Where did this start at? I might have. Oh, you know what? Actually, let me. Sorry, I'm having a little bit of a. Give me a second. I can tell you exactly. Show you exactly. Do exactly. I just gotta remember where I put all this stuff. Alright, so the first call we listened to, or the first part of this call we listened to was at 9 p.m. maybe? Yeah, so it starts at like 9 p.m. and I mean, not much time has passed, honestly. Like, we're gonna end this at 11, so it's maybe an hour. Though it's not. So it's 9 p.m. So he's probably just a sleepy little boy. That's basically what it is.
A handshake and the questions he asked me had nothing, I repeat, nothing to do with it.
Pee-wee, you're right. Fixing the trailer the way she likes.
Telling you how nice your tits are and all that shit. It's not professional.
So
Don't give me the
what?
shit that it is. So what? He's at work. He needs to be professional. Not go in and tell his patients that they have nice tits.
See, you are fucking selfish.
Of course.
I told you not to.
Yeah, I didn't even know if you were alive or not. I was trying to find out.
Now I'm
But no,
interrogating.
you just couldn't resist.
Fucked up as it is. I'm happy you're bitching at me.
You
At least I know
couldn't
you're
just
alive.
ask where I was, you had to shit talk the guy.
I asked Matilda if she could find out.
Happy Easter. Are you cheating on me with Carter?
Thank you, H. I would never do that to you. Thank you so much. Happy Easter. Happy Easter, everybody.
And that was just part of the motion that she went through of finding out.
Okay, so since you don't want to listen, I won't listen to your requests.
You never do anyway.
Oh, baby boy. Oh, baby boy.
Lorne telling Matilda that the guy said I had nice tits had nothing to do with where I was or my condition. How do you not see that?
All I cared about was finding out that you were alright.
Yuri.
I didn't care about anything else. The last thing I heard before that
That's
phone
why
went
you
click.
told her about the tit comment.
Zach.
God damn it. The last thing I heard before that phone
Exactly.
went click.
The last thing, click.
The last thing I heard before that phone went click was code blue, and she's not breathing.
You can't talk
I
your way
didn't
out
do-
of it.
I didn't give a fuck about anything else. I wanted to find out where you were and if you were alright. Excuse me for being cared. I'm caring and loving you. That's all I cared about, was knowing that you were alright. Finding out what happened.
Are you falling asleep, sir? We can't hear you. Wake up.
So you are so worried about... So you are so worried about me you had to bring up the nurse talking about my tits.
I told Matilda.
So you are so worried about me you had to bring up the nurse talking about my tits.
I told Matilda I was concerned about it because she was acting unprofessional.
Real concerned about my condition, Lorne. I see where your priorities lie.
Whatever, Jimmy. You're just gonna fucking go for my jugular anyway.
Fine lines. Is there ever a time you legitimately felt bad for Lorne? Very few. Very few. I'd say when Tony died was the one. And he called up, like, crying. But then immediately started shit-talking him, and that went away. Like, instantly. The only other time I can think of off the top of my head is he was, like, strapped for cash and went to a store to buy what he thought was he called them foupars. He thought it was a hat, because Jamie thought he would look good in one, and instead he bought a Boston hat. And it's like, oh man, he shouldn't be doing that. And then, you know, it went away pretty quick. I mean, honestly, like, shit like this, Will's gonna die, and he's like, who gives a shit? You got me. Who cares if your friend is dying? It's nothing to be upset about. Like, he makes you forget, you know. Sometimes you get lost in the sauce, and you're like, oh, there might be reasons, and then he does, and you're like, oh, right, this is how he tricks you. I get it.
You can't face any criticism, it's pathetic.
Whatever, just going for my jugular.
A foupar was actually just a fedora. So, yeah, no problem, fine lines. Thanks for your question. God, just breathing real heavy on that headset.
You were in the wrong. Tell Matilda that stuff. It had absolutely zero to do with where I was or my condition, and you know that. You just wanted him out of the way.
There you go.
That's the only reason.
Whatever you think, whatever you want.
I'm right and it's pathetic you want to argue that snitching on this guy who was nothing but nice to get him fired was justified after I told you not to.
Yeah, Lorne, stop trying to make people lose their jobs because you're upset, you asshole. You got me good.
Yeah, keep missing the point and play victim. I can't hear you.
I said, no, Jamie, you're always right, so whatever you think.
Why does he sound like he's in a different trailer?
I am right on this on, whether you like it or not.
Right on everything.
Right on everything there, Jamie. How come you can't hear him talking, but you can hear him breathing clear as day?
Cry me a river, bitch. You snitch on an innocent guy doing his job, and make Will dying about yourself. You are so fucking selfish, it's enraging.
Yep. Baby boy, they never talked. Like,
Hello.
hello. Is that a baby boy I hear?
Hello.
Why can't you ever just face something? Self-reflect and see what people are telling you.
Jamie, I'm going to tell you something right now. If you put me down one more time tonight, I'm hanging the phone up and I'm going to turn it off. I'm starting to get sick because I've been up 2 nights in a row. This is making the 3rd night. I'm not staying up all night. You want to bitch about me for fucking caring about what happened to you? For being concerned about some fucking nurse I was there and asking fucked up questions? Go ahead. Blame it all on me. I don't give a fuck right now. All I care about is that you're alright.
Are you mad at me about?
But I'm not going to lay here and listen to you fucking put me down all night.
So present your bad behavior is putting you down?
I don't need to hear it. All I cared about was what happened to you.
Right, you don't want to hear it. You think you are always right, telling me you are more important than my dying friend, and you really can't see what my issue with that is.
I'm not telling you that I'm more important than him.
You
I'm telling you he's your best. Telling you he's your best friend. He's not the blood that runs through your vein.
You did.
Stop saying that.
God damn.
God damn it. Stop saying that you can't live without him. You continue to say shit like that, then I'm going to leave and you can have Will. You can have Will and his big, beautiful cock. Seems how you want to fucking impress it in my head so goddamn much. And I'll go find somebody else. I'm not going to continuously listen to you fucking talk about somebody else's fucking dick.
What?
It shouldn't take that much to fucking press it in your head.
It's not the blood in your vein.
Me being your fiance, I'm the last fucking person you should be saying that shit to.
There you go, threatening me again.
It's a promise?
No, I'm not fucking threatening you. I'm promising you that because I'm fucking sick of you talking about somebody else's dick.
Oh my god.
I'm your goddamn fiance.
Cliche.
It's not what I want to hear.
How cliche.
You want somebody else's fucking dick more than mine, then you can fucking have it. And
Yeah.
I'll leave you alone. I'll go find my own fucking woman that won't fucking mention some guy's dick all the time. It's goddamn sickening.
It might be a split for a wizard. Oh, dear Lord. Thank you.
So I talk about Will dying, and you are now talking about Will's big penis. You brought it up, I didn't even mention it.
What I said to you about Will dying was you don't need to be saying that you can't live without him. Yeah, you can. It doesn't mean that I want him to die. I don't want him to fucking die. But I don't want to hear you say that
And you
can't
made it
live
about
without
you.
Oh, God damn it. I don't want to hear you say that you can't live without your best friend.
He's in the back.
Yeah, you can. I'm trying to encourage you to stay strong through this. Not trying to fucking get you to turn it around on me so it makes me look like a fucking asshole to you.
You did that all
Doing
yourself.
that.
How heartless.
Of course.
Alright, well, you want to call me fucking hairless? I'm hanging up. And I'm turning my phone off. You want to keep fucking doing this shit? I'm getting fucking sick and I can feel it in my throat. And I'm not doing this shit tonight. I'm getting sleepy, whether you want to do or not.
I'll threaten to turn my phone
If you want me to stay on the phone, I'll fucking stay on the phone. But you're going to stop your bullshit tonight.
and turn my phone off. Then what? I'm still looking good, Jamie. Oh my god. I just don't... The thing I don't understand is that you can hear him breathing so loud, but you can't hear a fucking thing he's saying.
You are so supportive. Not.
Got him. And baby boy hung up the phone. Alright guys, that is it for me today. Thank you for spending your Easter with me. Hope you enjoyed the calls. I think they're pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Thank you. Thank you to everyone that donated. Should be back here next week. We'll finish up this day. I think there's like... Hold on, let me figure it. Let me go back to where I was and I can tell you how much is left on this day. On this day. I think I stopped before like an hour, so there's like 9, right? Yeah, so there's like an hour, 7, 5. And this call does carry into midnight, so we'll listen to that as well. So it's like, oh my god, hold on, I'll tell you the exact amount. Technology, what is it? Is it good or is it whack? 2.5 hours of this day left. Anyways, happy Easter. Stay safe, have fun, enjoy your families. Make sure that, just remember, if anyone's gonna die, you still have me, okay? Alright, paper